Good afternoon, Professor.
Good afternoon.
Hello, good to see you.
Hello.
Thank you very much for joining us. I'm Radosław Koszewski. Together with me, there are Piotr Kamiński, who is the president of Queen Hedvig Scholarship Foundation, and Tomasz Grajewski, who was in the group who started the whole initiative, and he's member of the council. Magdalena, you're going to have 5 minutes to present yourself. Your plans, who you are, what you are going to do in the Silicon Valley, and then after you come back to Poland, to Gdańsk, then we will have each of us up to 3 minutes to ask you a question and listen to your answers, and we will have then 1 minute for the feedback. Is it all clear?
It is.
The floor is yours.
Okay. I've been a teacher of English for 25 years. I live in Gdańsk, and what I like doing is traveling a lot. I've been traveling to the United States since the year 2001. So every year I go there once, or even twice a year, as I have friends there. And now my boyfriend lives in the States as well. But unfortunately, I've never been to Silicon Valley somehow. I was in San Francisco, I think 4 years ago, and then 20 years ago, but never there. So I would be really interested in going. And, when my headmaster told me about such a possibility, I, of course, volunteered immediately, as I love the States and going all around. So what I would do there? I hope to learn some new things, of course, and just look after my students, because I presumably go with one of them, right? That's the whole idea, to accompany a student. So I will do my best to make him or her feel comfortable, and of course learn new things. I'm not so much maybe into technology. I do not have Apple products or something like that, but why not? Would like to try. So when I come back, of course, I will tell everybody about what I have learned, and I will promote the whole idea.
Okay. Do you want to add anything else?
About myself?
Because you still have 2 minutes.
I still have 2 minutes? I'm not such a talkative person. Nobody taught me about that kind of that I will have to present myself in any way. So when I got the message about this meeting on Zoom, I was a little bit surprised, and even I asked my headmaster what it's all going to be about. But she said, I don't know. So what else am I to say? No,
So then there will be some questions from all of us.
Okay.
So you may answer these questions.
Sure.
Thank you very much. Piotr, may I ask you for your question?
Professor, during our trip to Silicon Valley, after the meetings in different places, in universities or in the firms, we have the meetings of the teams of students who are sharing the experience. How do you feel? How do you imagine for this on this question? How would you like to develop such a meeting with them, to help them to share the experience?
Just before they go to the States or after they come back?
No, during the trip, because every day after the meetings we have the 1 hour for the team. There are smaller teams. They are able to talk between themselves about what they have seen, what is their experience, and how do you imagine for today, from my question, such a meeting, and how would you like to help them to give the best feedback to the others about the meetings?
So while being there in Silicon Valley, just after a day spent there, to ask them for their impressions.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. How to do that? How big is the group? How many students are there?
8 to 9.
8 to 9. Okay. From all around Poland. So definitely I will first, I think I would put them in maybe like, let's say 9. So let's say 3 groups of 3 students, just first to share the impressions, what they like, what they didn't like. And then to have like a talk, to share, discuss the things, how they feel about all what's going on, if they understand everything, if there is any need to help them with whatever, how they find the place. Something like that, I think. Probably first working in small groups to make them feel more comfortable, and then like a bigger group to ask them questions connected with the day, whatever they are going to do on a particular day.
Okay, thank you.
Tomasz?
Professor, what would you expect from us as the organizers, being the teacher responsible for the group of students? What would be your expectation towards us as the organizers?
Just to provide us with an itinerary for the whole week. Give us as much information as possible about the exact place and activities we are going to do there, and probably your expectations from us, what you think we should do being there.
Okay, thank you.
Professor, I have a question, because you are a teacher. By the way, I'm a teacher myself. Why you decided to be the teacher?
Oh, why? I must admit, it was my dream as a child. Well, having a younger brother, I started to explaining things to him. Had a blackboard in my house, and whatever he needed, I told him. And then I decided, wow, why not? I like it. So the only point was what I want to teach. And somehow by coincidence, I became a teacher of English. But the fact that I wanted to be a teacher was from the very beginning. Why? Just because I enjoy what I'm doing. This is just a lot of fun. I like working with teenagers. I used to work in primary school, but that was a little bit harder, probably because of the age of the students, so the contact was not as good. But just working in high school gives me a lot of pleasure, and although sometimes I'm really tired and maybe a little bit overwhelmed, especially by parents, so I still love what I'm doing.
Okay. Thank you very much. Now is the time for the feedback, Piotr.
Yes, Professor, in my opinion, it's a pity that you not have enough information from what we expect. But of course, you answer very properly for my question, and I really understand that I see your big passion in teaching the English. I see that your students are very happy to have such a professor, and thank you very much for you being with us. Thank you. Thank you,
Tomasz.
Professor, at least this is my view. You seem like a little bit too caught by surprise with this interview in this interview. But I think that even if this is the case, probably you could kind of try to get as much as information you could, unless you know about this 5 minutes before the interview. Then it is really difficult to do this. But I think that prep work could be a little bit helpful for you before joining the interview. So thank you very much for your presentation.
Thank you very much, Tomasz, for the feedback. I share your opinion. We have a very nice webpage where we share our experience from the Silicon Valley from previous years. So there's a lot about meetings that we have over there, some meetings that we have also here in Poland, and the whole process for both students and teachers. Maybe preparing also some technical aspects of the presentation would be nice, because for example, I'm not sure whether this is my computer, but I see from time to time only half of your face. If I could see all of you, that would be excellent. It's about the camera. Oh, now it's better. Now it's much better. Now it's much better, of course. Professor, thank you very much once again. Please remember that this is just a part of the whole process, because now that in 2 weeks, the second part will start. I'm collecting votes from your friends, students, other teachers, etc. But information about it is published also on our webpage. Once again, thank you very much for meeting us today, and I wish you a very nice afternoon.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Professor.
Bye.